Hi guys, and welcome to the first installment of the F word. I am going to be adding this new segment to my YouTube channel starting this week. So on Fridays, what I'm going to do is be bringing you the F word. What, you say, is the F word? Well, here's the story of the F word. If you go back into my really early videos into Becca's Backyard, you can find out some more about the F word. But basically, the idea behind the F word is that instead of doing a New Year's resolution every year, I decided that since they were always broken and it was always like one thing instead of kind of addressing a lot of situations in my life, I decided that I would start picking an F word every year. Well, I didn't start out wanting to pick an F word. I started out and I wanted to pick a word kind of as my theme for the year. And it was the challenge that I wanted to focus on personally for the year. So, and it was going to kind of set the stage for my year. So about 5 years ago, I started with forgiveness. Forgiveness was my first F word. And that was a New Year's resolution turned into a theme. And that entire year, I worked on forgiving all the people in my life. I worked on forgiving myself a lot. And I worked on kind of forgiving the world for all of the situations that I was in. I was trying to let go of a lot of the anger I was carrying for a long time. And that year was amazing. So the following year, I decided I would pick another word. And because I'm really rather boring and because I'm autistic and love routine and patterns, I decided to stick with the F of the word and pick a new F word every year. And so this past year, I was sharing with you guys my journey through picking an F word. And that's on my earlier videos, you guys can catch, and going through that journey of how you decide on an F word, the one that works for you. And then I kind of announced my F word for this year. So you see this bracelet on me a lot. I would never take it off. This has this year's word on it, and I get a new one every year. So I don't know if you can make it out. Oop. Sort of. It has flourish on it. That is my word for this year, my F word for 2019. But I decided that there's lots of lessons that can come through understanding a word and peeling it apart and kind of figuring out what that word means to you in your life, right? So, you know, flourish means something to me in my life at this point. So it's my word for this year. That's not to say it wouldn't be a great word for another year down the line, or it might be a great word for somebody else to use for next year. But it's my word for this year, right? So what I've decided is that since on Fridays, what we need is a little bit of a pick-me-up, something that can kind of keep us in our gears and not kind of getting lazy over the weekend, and make sure that our life outside of what time we spend at work is also spent doing the things that we want to be working on. So by doing an F word every Friday with you guys, I am going to share some of the goals that I think we should be working on as humans, to make our lives better and more fulfilling and more successful in our definition of those words. So here we are, our first F word. It was really, really hard, you guys, to choose an F word to start with. There are so many, and I went through so many. But the one I have ended up with, I think, is going to be a really interesting one for us to process through together. So being, you know, as rigid as I am, I am going to read to you off of my phone the very rigid definition of our F word, which is free. The F word for today is free. And here's a really good definition of it. There's a couple of, because there are many definitions of the word. So the adjective form, right? You're not under the control or in the power of another, right? Or to be able to act or is done as one wishes, right? So free will, right? Hence, no longer confined or imprisoned, right? So you're free as a bird, perhaps, right? We use it like that. Adverb, without cost or payment, right? That free, right? Buy one, get one free, which isn't really free, is it? And then, of course, we say as a verb that you're released from captivity. So I'm going to set you free. You've been set free, right? So there's some good, very black and white definitions of the word free. But what I want to challenge you guys to do with this word is to think about the word free in your life, right? And think about the concept of buy one, get one free, right? We all kind of take that for granted, but in truth, you're not getting anything for free. You're getting that other one kind of for a third of the cost of what one of them is, right? It all kind of balances out, but you have to make a purchase to get that free thing, so it's not really free. And that's what I wanted to share with you about the word free. We use it all over the place, but we don't, well, really, in the Princess Bride way that I will quote Inigo Montoya, you use this word a lot. I do not think it means what you think it means, right? And so that's what I'm saying. We use this word free, buy one, get one free, but it doesn't really mean free. We say that people have free will, but do they really, right? And we kind of talk about when we give things away for free. But if we had to do something to kind of make that thing or to get it ready to give away, it wasn't really free at all, right? And so what I want to think about when I think about the word free is, do I feel free in my life? I spend a lot of my time wanting to find freedom to be myself in my life, and I'm seeking that ability to be free in my life. And am I getting that? So what I want you guys to do this weekend is to look at the word free in your life. Look at where you use it. Look at where you think it's existing and think about it a little bit. Is it really free? Is it no cost? Is it without judgment? Is it without stigma? All of those things are costs, right? So what do we really have that's free? That's what I want you to think about this weekend. That is your F word for this week, and I will see you guys on Sunday with no BS, and I'll be back on Wednesday with my truth nugget. So I will see you guys soon. Keep up with the channel, and I hope everything is great with you.